Hawks win! Hawks win 4-2 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. Yes, your Chicago Blackhawks beat the Blue Jackets 4-2. As I went live again for this game, and I want to say thank you again for those who showed up to the stream. I highly appreciated it. And this was another big win for your Chicago Blackhawks. Coming in, now we are on a 2-game winning streak. Not much of a winning streak, but it's a big one because the Hawks really have not had much to say about winning streaks this year, have they? This is a good win. The power play again sucked. They had a power play that was generating but couldn't get the shots off. Then they allowed a shorthanded goal in the final minutes of play. Nothing there to worry about. The Hawks still had the lead. And then they just were moving the puck well in a defensive-minded Columbus team because the Jackets held the Hawks to only 20 shots on net tonight. Yeah, 20 shots. Not really good there for the shots on net, but the Jackets had 26, and Fleury played strong in net for pretty much this entire game. Can't really fault him on either goal that came against him. Face-off percentage. As you know, the Hawks have been horrendous at this all season. 61.4% to the Hawks and 38.6% to the Blue Jackets. Impressive at the dot for the Hawks tonight, even though I felt like the Hawks lost a lot more face-offs than I guess they did. Power play, as I mentioned, the Hawks power play was horrendous, 0 for 4. The Jackets went 0 for 2. Hawks played well on the PK tonight, played strong defensively, and, well, it got us a victory tonight. It was a defensive win for your Chicago Blackhawks, and that's pretty much what I have to say there. This was a tough game, as the Hawks had more players go to COVID. A key player going to COVID protocol in Seth Jones, which would have been his return to Columbus tonight for the first time he would have returned there since getting traded for Adam Boqvist. Boqvist was playing for the Blue Jackets tonight. I wish he was still on the Hawks. Don't get me wrong there. I still miss Boqvist. But he couldn't generate much for the Blue Jackets. He was moving the puck well. He couldn't get anything out. So the Hawks didn't have Seth Jones. Insert number 76, Jacob Gravis, who had his NHL debut tonight and a very impressive debut on the Hawks blue line, as Gravis tonight played 23 minutes and 41 seconds for the Hawks on the power on this night. That's impressive, making your NHL debut, having the second highest amount of time on ice for the defense. That's impressive, knowing your key defenseman who logs half a game pretty much is out, and Seth Jones. I was really impressed with Gravis tonight for your Chicago Blackhawks. This was a game that the Hawks came in and knew, let's do it and win this thing. And they did. They played well enough to win this game. They didn't get the shots off because it was a defensive game, but they were against a goalie who has not been good all season, and Jonas Korpisalo. So, shall we get to the goals? Because there is a total of 6 goals in a defensive game, but the Hawks had 4 of them. So, let's get into the game's goals, shall we? At 12:51 in the first period, the Jackets win a faceoff, and Boone Jenner at the doorstep gets his 14th of the season, assisted by Nyquist and Werenski. This was off a face-off win, and the Jackets were getting control in the offensive zone. And, well, Jenner gets it past Fleury. So, that sucks, right? But I should mention, at the start of play for like maybe the first 5 or 10 minutes of play, it was virtually all Columbus Blue Jackets. They were so controlling. At 12:51, they get a goal. And, well, we then answer immediately at 13:15 in the first period. Scored by number 12, Alex DeBrincat. His 22nd of the season, assisted by number 61, Riley Stillman. And the Hawks tie this game up off a face-off. Kubalik has to go into the dot for Jonathan Toews. Toews gets tossed, Kubalik goes in. 50-50 puck goes over to DeBrincat. DeBrincat feeds it right to Stillman. Stillman fake shot it from the blue line over to DeBrincat, and DeBrincat beats Korpisalo. Hawks on the board, tying this game up immediately after giving up a goal. That's something you don't see often with this Hawks team this year. A quick answer after going down. Well, they went down and answered pretty quick. This was a good victory to see. The Cat gets on the board, and that's no surprise it is the Cat. He's a lethal goal scorer at this point. First 22nd of the season, first of the night. Hawks were now pressuring. Hawks were moving the puck well, have a power play, got killed. Then they have a power play to start the second period. As we go into the second period, tied 1 apiece. We go to the second period, Hawks with that power play, couldn't get anything generated. Puck movement was kind of back and forth, high-paced game, moving the puck well. Jackets get a couple power plays, couldn't generate. Hawks kill those, and at 15-10 in the second period, the Hawks get a lead. And this is by number 44, Calvin DeHaan. His first of the season, assisted by number 23, Philip Kurashev. And number 58, Mackenzie Entwistle. This goal was all Kurashev, without any doubt. This was all Kurashev. Entwistle clears the puck out of the defensive zone all the way into the Hawks' offensive zone, and Kurashev goes on the races to get to this puck. He gets it, he stops and turns around and sauces it right to DeHaan in the slot, and DeHaan beats Korpisalo and gets his first of the season. Hawks have a lead 2-1 at 15-10 in the second period. Good to see there. Then the Hawks continue to pressure. Jackets continue to move the puck well. And then we have to go to the third period. And in the third period, this was an interesting period. Play a little bit. Back and forth hockey. And then this happened. At 6:36 in the third period, scored by number 5, Connor Murphy. His third of the season, assisted by number 19, Jonathan Toews. And number 88, Patrick Kane. As Kane gets the puck from the Cat, and Kane behind the net feeds it over to Toews. Toews in the slot sauces it right over to Murphy, and Murphy buries it past Korpisalo to make it a 3-1 Hawks lead. That's good to see there. And we battled. We battled for a puck possession. They were moving the puck well, getting a good cycle going, and it worked out, and the Hawks get a goal from Murphy. 2 defensemen in this game with goals tonight. Something that they have not seen all season. So, we now have a 2-goal lead. Okay, maybe that's good to see with about half a period remaining. So, maybe sit back a little. Well, they didn't. The Hawks were pressuring a little bit well. The Jackets were also. Jackets are trying to force this and tie it. But at 18:39 in the third period, on a shorthanded goal, Gustav Nyquist scores his 8th of the season, unassisted. He gets the puck in the Hawks offensive zone and just takes it up for a 2-on-1 break and just shoots it past Fleury. Nothing Fleury could have done there because 2-on-1 break, it's going to either be a pass or a shot. It was a shot, and the Hawks power play continued to suck. That power play was horrendous. They couldn't do anything well, and that's what led to the shorthanded goal for the Jackets. But don't worry, the 2-goal lead doesn't have to worry much, as the Jackets pull their goaltender in Korpisalo, and the Hawks get an opportunity for open net at 19:46 in the third period. Scored by number 12, Alex DeBrincat, his 2nd of the night, 23rd of the season, assisted by number 61, Riley Stillman, to give the Hawks the 4-2 victory. This empty net goal for your Chicago Blackhawks, the Cat gets the puck and goes in for a rush. He shoots it past the net. It goes off the boards right to Cat's stick, and he throws it right into the net, and that's how he gets the goal. Okay, empty net goal. Yeah, but it's his 2nd of the night, 23rd of the season. That's impressive to say. The Cat's having a hell of a season for himself. This was a good team effort, I would say. Even though shots on net didn't show it, the Hawks still played well enough to beat the Blue Jackets. And it was just a good team effort. I want to hear what your thoughts were down in the comments down below. And again, I want to say thank you for you guys who showed up to the stream tonight. It was a really fun stream. And so, let's end this video off how I usually end them, and with a thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, Hawks win, and let's go Hawks!